Hey guys, it is Xleo here, and welcome back to my new tutorial series. Today I'm going to be doing my second tutorial. It's going to be about how to, using Vegas Pro, how to make your video file and the settings I use to produce my videos. Also, I'll show a tip on how to remove black lines if you've got any. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my first one. This second one will be going up later on today, and the third one I'll probably do maybe tomorrow, late tomorrow. It might go up late tomorrow, early Saturday for me. But yeah, so we'll just quickly open up Vegas Pro. Alright, so I've opened Vegas Pro. Now, the original layout for these tabs, I do not have it. Whatever it is, you can change it using up here, using View. You have a whole list. So right now I've got my Explorer, my Sound Masters thing, Video Preview so I can check it, Project Media so I can see what videos I've used on my video, and Video Effects in case I need to use them. So first off, what you want to do is you open Vegas Pro after you've downloaded it and whatever else, and you go File. You go Video Preview. You go up to here, you go Project Video Properties. Now what you want to do, whatever one this is on, it doesn't matter because it'll change anyway. You want to type into this first box 1280, hit tab, then you want to type in 720. So that means your project will be edited and rendered at 1280 720. Like, not rendered, but you'll be editing with this size so you can tell, sort of get a rough idea of the quality. You then want field order upper field first, leave pixel aspect ratio at the 1, output rotation 0, frame rate 29.97 NTSC, and don't worry about 3D. Pixel format 32-bit floating point, compositing gamma 1.00 linear. Now, I haven't changed these two, so I'm just saying what they are. Full resolution rendering, you set this to best. If you set it to draft or preview, it'll be the same quality as the preview video back here. You can, I'll just, if I can, this video which is bad quality, which you'll see when I show the preview later. So you want to change this to best. You want to change your motion blur type to Gaussian, and de-interlace method none. You then, once all this is done, don't worry about anything else. It's already good set. So video is the only one you worry about. Change it to what I've got here. And then you go down here, you go start all new projects with these settings. Tick that, click apply, and OK. So now every time you put a video or start rendering a video with Vegas Pro 11, it will be those settings, so you never have to change it again. Now on to doing the video, you want to find Project Media, the Project Media tab, which I'm pretty sure is there when you first get Vegas Pro 11, so you won't have to worry about finding it. You then want to go up to here, you go File, Import Media. Now you need, first off, you have to go to the file which the folder which will have the files you want in it, and you want to find the one the videos you need. So for me it's this folder and I want these two videos. So click one, and then if you want to get a second one, you hold Control and click 2. You then open. Now, see down here this green bar? That is just the videos being loaded into Sony Vegas. So before you do anything, you wait for this to load. So we'll just wait a few seconds here. And there we go, they're loaded. So now, what you want to do, if you want to make it, if you have an introduction, you drag that on here first. But because these videos are a later video of my series, I'm not going to bother. So what I'm just going to do now, the one you want first, you click and drag down so you get this little symbol or a symbol similar onto the timeline here. You then drag it to the front of the timeline and let go. It will then come up with specific thumbnails at certain points of the video. So now that's the first one, and as you can see, if I just find this little symbol when I'm clicking and click, that's 7 minutes and 37 seconds, which I could upload. It's a little small, but so we're going to drag this second one in. And you notice if, hang on, I won't do that now. If you click to the end of this first video by finding this little symbol, and then you drag this one, it clearly has the yellow line, so that means they're exactly aligned. There will be no overlap, and it will just be like one video, so they're all merged. Now you can see my video is 14 minutes and 44 seconds, 23 hundredths of a second. So that's fine. That's all good. So now I've got my video all done. Of course, the introduction would be here, ending would be here if you needed it, but of course I don't want one. If you notice the audio peaking at points, you can always lower the audio sound by sliding this one here. I normally only go about 1.9 decibels lower because my mic isn't too loud, so it's alright, it's perfectly fine for me. So now, you want to leave these two files here, and all this. Now, video preview, this is what you want to go to, after you've dragged them in here. Now, as you can see, this is literally a preview of what it will look like when you upload to YouTube. And as you can see, I have black lines. Like, the quality isn't the same, but like for the window size, I have black lines at the top and bottom. Now, to fix this, what you want to do is you want to click on each individual video, and when you've clicked on them, you right click in between two thumbnails and go down to properties. Now, once here, it should look like this. You uncheck maintain aspect ratio and OK, and you'll notice there are no black lines now. So for this, now go to here, there's black lines again. Back to properties, maintain aspect ratio unchecked, and it fits the screen. So that's the way to fix the black lines and the options to have so it loads the videos like this every time. Now, to render a single video, you want to go up to here, and it sort of looks like a save icon or like a film icon with like a little squiggle. It says render as. You'd click this once and wait for it to load. Of course, if you have a fast computer, it won't take as long as mine is. Now, when this is up, you will have all these options of all the different formats you can render in. Now, MP4s are great if you've got hard drive space and a fast computer to render. I don't notice much difference between quality and stuff, but MP4s, if you trust them. For me, I scroll down to the bottom. I find Windows Media Video V11 WMV. Now, once you open that, there'll be more options, so I scroll down here. And as you can see here, 6 megabytes per second HD 720 30p video. That is if you want a 720p is the max quality on YouTube. If you want to make a 1080p video with really good quality, you render in 8 megabytes per second HD 1080 30p video. But I don't find a need for that, so I just use this one, 6 megabyte one. So when you've selected that, you want to go up to here and you want to hit browse, and you want to find the series, find the folder you're gonna save the series to. So for me, this is MC, capital C with jitters at 7. So save. Now this is the name here. That's the folder. You're all good. Now what you want to do here is just hit render, and this will come up. I'm not going to render now because it takes way too long. But yeah, so I'm just showing you this is what happens. So then I hit cancel, render cancelled by user, and it's back to here. So that's if you want to render one video at a time. Now I'll go on to explain rendering 2 videos at a time, and it's called batch rendering. Vegas Pro is one of very few programs that actually come with the option to batch render. It's not too hard to do, so I'll quickly explain. So I'm just going to drag these 2 videos apart. Ignore this blue line, doesn't mean anything. Now what you're going to do, you're going to find this yellow arrow, and you're going to drag it from the front, from the start of the first video, until the blue dotted line comes up there. That means you have selected that region. You then want to click R, and I'm just going to name it Section 1. Section 1. So now this is classified as a loop region, and loop region does not mean that it's going to play that over and over. It just means it's a specific region of the video. You then want to go to the end of the second video and start of the second video, and hit R again and name it Section 2 or whatever you want to name it. So you now notice that there is 1 and 1 here, selecting this area, and 2 and 2 here, which is this region. So to render these two videos as separate files into folders, as separate files, you're going to want to go to Tools, Scripting, Batch Render. Now once you click this, it'll once again load, just like it did when Render As did. You'll go to, for me it's Desktop, a Mitch series, I think it is, yep, a Mitch series. And I'm going to save it as, say I was doing 2 episodes, I would save it as Ep7 and Ep7-8. So save. Now, this is a little different screen. First, you want to find what you normally use. So for me, Windows Media Video V11. Hit plus and find 6 megabytes a second HD 720 30p. But then instead of hitting OK now, you want to come down here and you want to make sure that Render Regions is the clicked thing. If you have Render Project clicked, there'll just be, it won't render these specific regions. It'll render a massive blank black screen just right here. And if you render Selection, it'll only render whichever video you were last clicked on. So hit Render Regions and then hit OK, and it will, sorry about that. So you have to make sure this is ticked, OK. It will start rendering this video. It won't have a black, then it'll render this. So you'll have 2 different files rendered under this massive long name. You can rename it, but so that is how I render 2 videos at the same time. It's the easiest way for me. It's very effective, very fast, especially if you just want to break it down, or like if you have lots of videos, you can combine them and stuff. Vegas Pro 11 is really good. I would suggest getting it if you can. I didn't buy my version. I actually got it as a present from a friend of mine. But yeah, Vegas Pro 11 is really good. I think it's about $500 or $600 if you buy it off the website. My friend already had a version, which I'm not sure how he got it, but he just gave me that version. And yeah, so that's it. That's how you batch render and single render. It's really useful to know how to the settings and stuff, like to get rid of these black lines. You'll notice in a few of my videos, I have black lines because I didn't know until recently how to get rid of them. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was also as helpful as my how to record. So now, if you're looking to make videos, you can watch my first tutorial, which will teach you how to record using Fraps or DxTory. And then if you watch this and you get a version of Vegas Pro 11, or not even 9, I think it's pretty much the same, but I'm just going to say 11 to be safe. You can now make videos to like the same quality as most people on YouTube, which, like, you know, it gives you a bit of confidence to know your quality's almost as or as good, if not almost as good, if not as good as the same person that like a character or person on YouTube. But yeah, so I hope this helped. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video and it helped, like, comment, or subscribe. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow when I bring you my 3rd tutorial. I'm not too sure what it'll be yet. But yeah, so that's it for me today, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.